If you run a business that prepares food over an open fire or charcoal grill, or if you order food prepared that way, here's a story to bite down on. According to the Montreal Gazette, the Federal Environment Ministry is looking into whether some restaurants that cook food in wood-fired ovens should be reporting their total air pollution emissions. Now, the data would go to the National Pollutant Release Inventory, which is run by the Environment Ministry. Companies could be fined if they fail to report on time or submit false or misleading information. Public health officials have expressed concern about pollution in wood smoke. Jaeybee Martinito owns such a business, Wilson's Haus of Lechon in East Toronto, and joins us now. Welcome to the program.
Hi, thank you for having me.
I want to start with your business. You make authentic Filipino lechon. Can you walk us through how that is made?
So lechon is actually a term to cook a certain type of meat. So it's, for us, lechon baboy. Baboy means pork in our dialect. So how we make it is, it's a suckling pig on a stick, on a rod, and we cook it over our machines. Actually, our restaurant, Wilson's Haus of Lechon, has been known to cook barbecue and what we call belly-chon. It's like a boneless belly roll, and we put it on a stick, and then it turns and turns, and it roasts over charcoal for 2.5 hours. So those are some of the things that our restaurant is known for. We cook the lechon meats over charcoal.
Okay, so how could the federal government's push to have individual restaurants reporting to the federal agency affect your business?
Well, it puts a lot of pressure on our family business. It's probably, I mean, I don't want to speak on bigger businesses, but for a restaurant like ours, which is run by 3 individuals and our 10 full-time our full-time staff that works for us, it puts a lot of pressure on us. We have to diligently limit what we make day to day. And already in last year, we received some comments in the area regarding the smoke in our area and how it's bothersome to individuals, and we listen to the people that has, comments about the smoke in our restaurant, and we actually limited our time to cook between 4 to 6 p.m. where businesses aren't open. So that's what we already did. To report such number, I think we'd have to be provided a certain way to measure how much emission we put out, but it puts a lot of pressure on us.
What do you? Yeah, it puts pressure on you, but would you even know how to report your emissions?
Exactly. That exactly my point. Earlier, I heard about the news, and I had to educate myself on these things, because growing up in school, we hear cars, and we hear turn your lights off. The simple ways we learn how to really be a good citizen to lessen the carbon footprint. Personally, I'm for making climate change a better solution, finding ways to make climate change, to reduce climate change.
Yeah, trying to help out.
Exactly. But I really don't know. I really don't know how one would measure emission. Sorry.
Now, that's okay. Is there, I'm just going to ask you this because I've never made it before, is there a way to make it without coals?
Um, yes, you'd have to use gas. You'd have to use gas machines than coals. But that's sort of uh, if you don't cook lechon over charcoal, then it's not the authentic way of cooking lechon. And since we opened our business, we have been known to cook our meat over charcoal. And so it's like erasing the authentic part of our branding, of our mission to the Filipino community, and not just the Filipino community. Over the years, we've served to other, other people, not just the Filipino community. So it's yes, you could still achieve lechon, but it's not the authentic way.
I want to thank you for giving us your thoughts on this story. We appreciate you being on the program.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Jaeybee Martinito owns Wilson's Haus of Lechon in Toronto.